footage from Sky News captured the moment a man ran into heavy traffic on the road in West London before appearing to photograph King Charles in his motorcade. The man can be seen running to catch up with the monarch's state limousine as he headed to RAF Northolt. A royal protection officer quickly reacted to the danger and alerted security teams in the Range Rover behind. 2 royal bodyguards appeared from the passenger doors ready to tackle the man if needed, but he quickly returned to the pavement, allowing the royal convoy to continue. The new king had just addressed Westminster Hall to thank MPs and the House of Lords for their condolences. Charles borrowed from William Shakespeare as he said his mother was a pattern to all princes living. In his speech to MPs and peers, Charles quoted lines from Henry VIII about the then Princess Elizabeth, who was to become Queen Elizabeth I. Read more: King Charles III to lead behind Queen's coffin. King Charles' aides were on high alert when a royal fan jumped onto the A40. Image, Sky. The man can be seen running to catch up with monarch's state limousine. Image, Sky. Royal family live. Tensions remain as Harry and Meghan spark incredulity from insiders. Tensions between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and Prince William and Princess Kate remain high, despite Saturday's walkabout, insiders have claimed. Sources have said Harry's upcoming book is to blame, saying, "It's quite hard to spend too much time with someone you know is about to publish a tell-all book about you." Read more on express.co.uk live blog here. As Shakespeare says of the earlier Queen Elizabeth, she was a pattern to all princes living, the king said in his address in Westminster Hall. The scene from Henry VIII, spoken by Archbishop Cranmer, was also highlighted in the Royal Shakespeare Company's own tribute to the Queen. RSC Executive Director Catherine Malyon and Acting Artistic Director Erica Wyman said, Shakespeare's Henry VIII contains a prophecy by Archbishop Cranmer about the baby Princess Elizabeth I. She shall be, to the happiness of England, an aged princess, many days shall see her, and yet no day without a deed to crown it. Translated to our times, Elizabeth II sought the happiness of England with her steadfast service, certainly lived many days, and did a great deed on everyone. 2 royal bodyguards appeared from the passengers' doors ready to tackle the man. Image, Getty. As Prince of Wales, the King was the president of the Royal Shakespeare Company and has a long association with the bard's work. At the age of 17 he played the lead in a production of Macbeth, and in his first public broadcast as King he included a quote from Hamlet. He said, "To my darling mama, as you begin your last great journey to join my dear late papa, I want simply to say this, thank you. Don't miss Charles and Camilla's one key gesture different to Queen and Philip." Inside London risks travel chaos as mourners flock to pay tribute to Queen. Analysis: I'm sorry for your loss, he said softly, and a floodgate of tears opened. Comment: trending oldest royals to reign. Image, Express. Peers have continued the process of taking the oath of allegiance to King Charles III. A large number gathered in the House of Lords an hour after the ceremony in Westminster Hall attended by the King. The Lord Speaker, Lord McFall of Alcluith, said, "I should like to inform the House that I have received a great many letters of condolence on the occasion of the death of Her late Majesty the Queen from our friends and colleagues in other parliaments in countries from across the globe. With the permission of the House, I will respond appropriately on the House's behalf and also arrange for the original letters to be published on the parliamentary website after the period of mourning."